Have you ever stood in a vast silent forest and felt a sense of awe? Looking up at trees that have stood for centuries, you can't help but feel small. But what happens when these giants fall? Today, we're not just talking about any trees. We're talking about the titans of the natural world, the ancient sentinels whose stories are written in their very rings. This is when giants fell. Imagine a tree that was a sapling when the Roman Empire was at its peak. A tree that witnessed generations of birds nesting in its branches, sheltered countless creatures from storms, and silently watched history unfold. These aren't just plants. They are living monuments, ecosystems unto themselves. The massive sequoias of California, the ancient baobabs of Africa, the towering eucalyptus of Australia, each one is a keystone of its environment. When one of these giants falls, it's not a quiet event. It's a seismic shift in the forest. The crash can be heard for miles, a thunderous farewell that shakes the very ground. But what happens next is a beautiful, powerful story of renewal. The fall creates a massive opening in the canopy, a skylight that floods the forest floor with sunlight for the first time in centuries. This sudden burst of light is a starting gun for a new race. Dormant seeds, some of which have been waiting in the soil for decades, suddenly spring to life. Young saplings, previously struggling in the deep shade, now have their chance to reach for the sky. The fallen giant itself doesn't just disappear. It becomes a new world. Its massive trunk, slowly decaying over hundreds of years, becomes a nursery log. Mosses, fungi, and lichens colonize its bark, beginning the slow process of breaking it down and returning its nutrients to the soil. Insects, salamanders, and small mammals find shelter in its hollows and under its peeling bark. Bears might dig out dens in its root ball. It becomes a bridge for creatures to cross streams, a banquet for decomposers, and a source of life for the entire forest. The death of the giant is not an end, but a transformation. It's a selfless act that fuels the next generation. It gives back everything it took from the earth over its long life. This cycle of falling and rising is the heartbeat of a healthy old-growth forest. It's a powerful reminder that even in what looks like destruction, there is an intricate and beautiful process of creation at play. The legacy of a fallen giant isn't the empty space it leaves in the sky, but the vibrant, teeming life it fosters on the ground. It's a testament to the resilience of nature and the profound interconnectedness of all living things. So the next time you walk through a forest and see a massive fallen tree, don't just see it as a log. See it for what it truly is, a fallen kingdom that is giving rise to a new one, a cradle for the future giants of the woods. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of the forest. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from our incredible natural world. See you next time.